Okay, here I am, Brush Creek, all ready to start my Centennial Trail. I'm headed south. Now that I know I am going the correct direction, I just did my first mile of the Centennial Trail, and it's just beautiful here. It's a gorgeous day, slightly breezy. The trail is pretty well marked. You got the little horns there. I'm super excited and I'm ready to get going. Been hiking about an hour. I only got lost once so far. But maybe I'll just get it out of my system. So just taking a little break and even some tropical stuff. Feel pretty good. The trail's pretty well marked. You have to pay attention though, which kind of makes it harder. But I'll show you the view. Figured it out. First night, I'm right past Dakota Point. It's going to be cold out tonight. I can already feel it in the air. I have stuff everywhere, and it took me forever to find my headlamp, which I had in my food bag because why wouldn't you put it there? There's lack of water here, as you can tell. There's like nothing here. I am going to make stuffing and chicken in a freezer bag so then I don't have to clean up. It's the first night, and I just checked the weather on my inReach, and it's supposed to get down to 30 degrees tonight, so this should be very interesting. Last time I got down this low, I wasn't prepared, and I ended up cutting my trip kind of short. But this time, I think I am prepared. The use of my cold weather preparations. I have my hat, I have my Patagonia, I have my Under Armour, I have the Smart Wool pants, I have some fuzzy socks. I have some down boonies in here. I have an army surplus kind of down type of pant. I have my sleeping bag liner. I have my 20-degree sleeping bag, and I have an insulated climate pad. I have my cell phone. I'm going to put my camera in there. I have my inReach, my water filter, my battery pack in here that I'm going to put in my sleeping bag, so hopefully they don't freeze. If I don't stay warm tonight, then I just can't camp when it's this cold. I don't know what else I can really do because I can't bring any more stuff. I might as well just bring a furnace with me. Good morning. It's day 2, I guess you could say. And I don't think it froze last night. I was okay sleeping. So my goal for this morning is to make some coffee, some oatmeal, and get this hot mess all into this sleeping bag. We'll see how that goes. Started off yesterday at Brush Creek. Right now I'm at Dakota Point. That must be Sheridan Lake. We're at the dam. This part right here reminds me of the Superior Hiking Trail. Okay, we were at Dakota Point and went down here, and now we're at Calumet. I think that's how you say it. And then it's 7 Mile to Samulus. I'm loaded up on water. We'll see what happens. Hey, this is the weirdest weather ever. I think it's actually snowing now. And I'm sitting here under a tree deciding what to do. It's too early to stop. So it actually is letting up a little bit. This has been the craziest weather on Earth today. It was snowing earlier. You can see there's still clouds over this way. I think I'm at the highest peak here. So it was actually coming down pretty good. And now, like, if you look over there, it's blue sky. Just crazy. I thought for sure I was at the top of this mountain, but I'm not, because I just looked at my GPS and I'm only at 5130 and the top is 58. I'm just beat. That was hard. I'm almost at the highest peak, but geez, look how beautiful this is up here. This is so crazy, and now the sky is blue, but it's still windy, it's still chilly. But hopefully this bad weather is blowing out. I'm almost at the highest peak. Am I ever going to get down this mountain? What I didn't realize is that there's actually 2 mountains, and I ran into snow again just a few minutes ago. So I'm at the top of the second one. I ran into a couple that said that it was like 4 hours to, I wasn't sure like from where they started or the next trailhead, and if that's the case, I'm really tired and stuff, but I gotta get off this mountain. Tunnel that goes under the highway. Maybe I should just camp in here. It was freezing last night. Didn't sleep great. Yes, that was frost. I'm right by a highway, which is really weird. I'm in the middle of a wilderness. I'm right by a highway. I just needed to get set up near water last night. Just making oatmeal again with some raisins and walnuts and chia seeds. Battle Creek. It's right off of the trail. You can see the highways up over there. This is where we're headed for. I'm not sure how far up I'm going there, but we'll see. I've been going up, up, up for the last 3.5 miles, I think. And I guess when I took that video back on the ground, I guess this is where I'm going to end up. because I feel like I'm almost there. Couldn't have asked for a better day today. Looks like the only thing holding that up is that tree. And if it falls, it will come probably right down on me. So that's kind of scary. I think I'll move right along. This is about my billionth tree that I'm stepping over. This one's little, so this will be easy. But boy, oh, you can't see now. Some of these were doozies, but apparently you can't have power tools. Thank you, whoever came out here and saw this. You can't have power tools in the Black Elk Wilderness, so if anyone's going to come out here, they have to bring hand tools. So thank you who cut these two. Thank you, whoever you are. In the distance you can hear the Mount Rushmore tour helicopters. God, look how beautiful these rocks are. And they all like sparkle. This morning I thought there was frost here, but these rocks are just gorgeous. And you turn around, you can't beat that scenery either. I have been seeing these the whole time, but it didn't have the 89 carved into it, wondering if this is markers, and apparently it is. Okay, I think we're going into Mount Rushmore area, National Park Service boundary. We'd love to go to Mount Rushmore, but I was just there last year. Also, I don't want to get in too late like I did last night, so I'm just going to continue on. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I just crossed this creek on those branches and I didn't die. This is pretty fast moving. I think this is the Grizzly Creek. Okay, doesn't that look like that could be George Washington? Okay, I did definitely find George. Beautiful morning. It's gonna be hot out today. I think I'm actually going to change into my shorts once I get to Custer, because I heard that Custer don't have any downed trees or anything like that. But nice breeze coming up here. So 3 miles till I get out of the Black Wilderness. Then I think I'm at Custer. I have to record this because this is one time I was successful at map reading. So I came from down here. Everything's going great. I get here. Then there's a sign there saying Centennial Trail that way. And I'm like, okay, well, which way do I go here? But then I looked at my trusty map and I saw that mountain. I am right here, right where it says Grizzly Bear Creek. But I can see those bears on that side. So I'm like, well, I must have to go that side. But we'll see. So then I came up here, came up here, and there is a sign, and I can't believe that I actually read a map correctly. Just crossed that, and I was on that big log And then I stepped on the little log, but that wasn't steady, so my whole foot went in. So now my feet are soaked. So yeah, made it through the Black Elk Wilderness. Right now I'm at Iron Creek Campground, and it's not open yet. It says area closed, but I didn't think that the federal government would mind me just using a picnic table. And they have a little bit of water over there that I can filter too. I know it's for horses, but no one's here. But this is a beautiful campground. And I hopefully can help my shoes dry out after that mishap crossing that river. And my socks. This is what I like seeing. Maybe I can make it to Legion Lake. I definitely can't make it to French Creek. Okay, I think this is a deer. Because like, look at this. And then it goes all the way down to over there. And let's see who can kill a deer. These cougars or bobcats here, I don't even know. But at least if he ate that, he's probably not hungry for me. I did see a map on the South Dakota Fish and Game Wild that showed all the bobcats or cougars that were killed here last year. So they are definitely in this area. But I'm glad to see he already got dinner. And he won't be interested in me. This means I have 25 miles left to get to my car. Legion Lake Lodge and Campground is a mile that way, and I think they have a restaurant which I think is open, but my notes say May 1st, and then I have written May 19th. So I'm not sure. So I don't want to walk 2 miles. I know that the lodge is open, but it's like $200 a night. So, or I know I can stealth camp going this way. You know, it's 6 miles to the French Creek. I'm not going to make it that far. Here I am at Legion Lake Campground. $26, but they got a shower in there and they have a hair dryer thing, so I'll be able to take a shower tonight. It's not really set up for me. I think I'm gonna just set up here, but nice place. And there's a restaurant right, see where that lake is in between, so that's where I'm going tonight for dinner. No, tonight for dinner, Alfredo. Maybe throw some chicken in there, I'm not sure. Leaving Legion Lake Campground, and there is where I had breakfast this morning, and there's the lake. And it's about a quarter mile from the trailhead, so definitely worth the stop. Aha! I went one day without getting lost. I missed this trailhead. I knew when I came out there that it was by a cabin, but I thought that the cabin was closer. And I saw that Centennial sign, so I went all the way up there and around the corner until I realized this is a lot longer than a quarter of a mile. So I already did probably an extra mile for no reason. So here I go. But it wouldn't be a video without at least one getting lost per day. Original density, 8,000 trees per acre. Present, 400 trees per acre. It's amazing. It's gonna be a scorcher today. It's really humid. These rocks are just crazy because not only do you have like this white marble, but all of those pieces just shine and it looks like a bunch of broken glass. Where I came from, where I'm going. Oh, thank you Legion Lake Lodge for packing up this fruit for me. It's just perfect right here, just taking a little break on a log. This is where I've been, and this is where I'm going. Remnants of the forest fire that came through here in 2017, I think. This is the creek everyone's been talking about. Supposedly up like thigh high. So I'm gonna change into my shorts, put on my sandals, and I'm gonna move all my electronics or make sure they're all sealed. Here was the second one. This one was actually harder, I thought. It was about up to my knees, but it's really rocky. So it actually made it harder than the other one. But I think I'm done with these stream crossings. But, oh, that water felt so good. Back on a trail. Just did like 3 miles of forest roads. It's flipping hot out. Changed into shorts. The shorts I was wearing to cross the stream. There we go again. That storm is chasing me. Once again, I have to get down off of this mountain. Well, I didn't outrun the storm, as you can see. And then I looked on my phone and there's a weather alert that says hail and thunderstorms. The radar shows that this stuff should pass over in a half an hour, which is weird because you can look here and now you can kind of see the sun coming through. But yeah, it kind of a bit of panic. I'm just going to sit here and set it out and see what happens. All that panic for nothing. I think that there's probably going to be showers tonight, but look, you can see the sun down there. Temperature is dropping. Holy smokes. Storm passed, so I think I'm just going to stay here for the night because everything's set up. I just opened up my tent flap and look at it. It's like beautiful outside. Okay, on the menu for tonight is bean dip with a tortilla, and I had some olives. God, I wish I had some cheese, but I don't. But that's what I'm gonna have tonight. This looks super weird, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, this is not bean dip. It's gonna be bean soup. It's really good. It's really spicy, but like in a good way. I like spicy food. Because I put too much water in because I didn't make a whole container, and that happens all the time, but what can you do? It's really good though. So bean soup tonight. I seriously have to figure out a way of getting organized. I just spent 15 minutes looking for this camera, and I just need to have a place for everything. That's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna figure out how to do this somehow. But what a mess. Beautiful night though. No, you probably can't see. Yeah, you can see the moon. There's the moon. I have to say tonight was a great night despite that rain. It's just I got to kind of do what I like to do, and even though I just spent a lot of time relaxing, which which was really nice. It was a nice night. So hopefully I sleep tonight and see you in the morning. I was hearing coyotes and wolves or something. So I can't put everything in my tent. There's just not enough room. So I actually put everything in my bag I don't need in this plastic bag. So if it happens to get wet, it's not a big deal. But this is my wolf alarm system. So if they come and try to get me, it's gonna go like that. And then they'll just run off, because I've played enough Red Dead Redemption to know that that will scare off a wolf. But it's a beautiful morning. It's gonna be hot today. I have like 8 miles to my car. I started someplace in here. Now, right here. Just have to there to get to my car. Sure is windy at Wind Cave. I haven't seen any buffalo today, but it's hot out, so if I was a buffalo, I wouldn't be out today either. So I'm wrapping up. I only have about 4 miles left. I have the background music of the prairie dogs. Wind died down on this side anyhow. But I forgot to mention that when I was at Legion Lake Campground, a lady invited me over for some popcorn and a fire. Her and her husband, they both retired in January. So they were doing a big world or US tour, bunch of national parks. They went down to Grand Canyon, hiked 8 miles at the Grand Canyon, and went to the Redwoods, and you know, just everywhere. Carlsbad Caverns. 3 days ago on their trip, she woke up and she couldn't move her hand, and she her husband called 911. They're in a camper in a campground, and 911 came, and apparently she had a small stroke. It kind of tells you you just gotta do stuff when you can, because you hear these kind of stories all the time. So I guess that's my moral of the story. Do stuff. Don't wait for the day. Do stuff any opportunity you have. Kind of a sad way to to leave my trip. I mean, this has been a great trip. I only got lost, like really bad, twice. And I didn't get hurt. And I went 60 miles. But my definite favorite part was Black Elk Wilderness. It was the hardest and the least maintained and the worst marked, but it was definitely my favorite. The views and like you're right in the heart of the Black Hills. One more hill. My car is right up there, then I'm done.